1.
We've got big fun waiting to be unleashed. We'll be posing some of life's most important questions. Your answers will be paired off in a no-holds-barred tournament. And your votes will determine which answers advance in the bracket. As we whittle down to our championship winner, this is bracketeering. I'm sending the topic of our first bracket to your devices now. Best nickname for a CPR dummy. Enter your answers now. Type in the best answer you can think of and hit send. If your answer wins the entire bracket, you'll be rolling in cash. By the way, you can join the audience and play along by going to Jackbox.tv and entering the room code. Time's running out. Your answers are being paired off into one-on-one matchups. That means it's time to introduce ourselves to the prediction table. On your device, you'll see one of the upcoming matchups for this bracket. If you can predict the answer that will get the most votes, you'll earn some sweet, sweet moolah. Oh, and don't forget, if you don't think your own, the predictions are in. It's time to dive into our first bracket. Bitter rivals collide. Use your device to vote on which you think deserves to win. But don't forget, if you change your mind, you can change your vote. Just running out the clock now. No contest. Any prediction winners just made a killing. Our next matchup. The lead keeps changing hands. This one seems like it's over before it's done. A regular juggernaut. Let's see what's happening over on the other side of the bracket. The struggle is real. It's anyone's game. Ouchie, it's a tie. Tap on your device as fast as you can to cheer for your answer. The tie has been broken. Finally, we can go on with our lives. It's time to round out the bracket with this vicious matchup. This one's looking over. That victory will not require a recount, but I'm not allowed to talk about politics. Before we get on to round two, it's time to make another prediction. You've got a new matchup waiting for you on your device. Predict the one you think is going to win. The predictions are in. Let's jump back to our bracket for round 2. These two answers dominated the first round, but what happens when they meet each other? Decisive victory! We're just one match away from our finals. No one thought it would be this close. Who'll come out on top? Right at the buzzer! And now the final face-off. What is the best nickname for a CPR dummy? This one seems like it's over before it's done. We have our first winner. That was one hell of a bracket. Let's see how the scores shook out. It's time for the blind bracket. We'll start with just the category. Name any body part. Go ahead and write the first thing that comes to mind. We'll see the real bracket title after you answer. Time's running out. Let's see what this bracket is really about. Body part, you are definitely getting pierced. By the way, this game is a binding contract. Time to get in those predictions. The predictions are in. Up first, this matchup was bound to happen. A real tug of war. It's a nail-biter. I don't believe it! Money if you guessed it. Next up, this is why we do this, folks. It's really going back and forth. Get those last second votes in now. Talk about an underdog tale. What an upset. No one saw this one coming. Why don't we see what's going on the other side of the bracket? It looks like we have one just beginning to pull ahead. An upset in the making. Just running out the clock now. That could have gone either way. It's time to round out the bracket with this vicious matchup. The clock is running out on voting time. That is one sloppy jalopy. Before we get on to round two, it's time to make another prediction. Time's running out. Oh, prediction table time is up. Let's jump back to our bracket for round two. Both of these answers have seen adversity before. This one seems like it's over before it's done. Get out of the way! The finals are just a win away from these next two answers. Folks, I've been waiting for this matchup my entire career. This one's looking over. Dominating win. And now we finally decide what is the body part that all of you playing are collectively agreeing you are definitely going to go and get pierced. Here come the votes. I am on the edge of my seat. This one could be decided by a single vote. We've got overtime. Show your support for your answer by tapping on your device as fast as you can. That'll do it. Let's go back to that scoreboard. It's all been leading up to this. Time for the triple blind bracket. This bracket will change every single round. Let's start with a category. Name any animal. Who knows what crazy twists and turns this bracket will take? Time's running out. Let's see what we're dealing with. Dopest animal to have in your entourage. Time to get in those predictions. All cash is doubled this round, so make these choices count. The predictions are in. Time to get it on. This is why we do this, folks. Just running out the clock now. It sure feels like a Wednesday. Next up. This one seems like it's over before it's... I'm making happy noises! Let's see what tensions are mounting over in the Omega Conference. Voters are being loud and clear on this one. A real tug of war. Will we see a final push? Moving into overtime. Tap on your device as fast as you can to cheer for your answer. That tie went bye-bye. I'm going to miss the tie times. And now our last two contenders face off. This might be a photo finish. The doctor will see you now. Yes! Let's switch up this bracket. Cutest nickname for a baby. Get those predictions in now. The predictions are in. Let's jump back to our bracket for round 2. This is one for the ages. This one's looking over. No added salt! This could be the answer to beat, but let's check out the competition. This one's looking over already. Just running out the clock now. Big win, Daddy likes. One more change. Animal you would prefer to be killed by. I hope your answers still make sense. And now the definitive matchup. No one thought it would be this close. This one's going down to the wire. This was a big win. But who walked away with the top score?